Hello, I'm Typo2X and you're...
I'm Koopamon.
And we have some more pack openings here. We're going to be doing Vivid Voltage this time. We have 51 Vivid Voltage packs. I don't remember a lot about Vivid Voltage. I feel like we didn't buy a lot of Vivid Voltage because we went a little too hard on Darkness Ablaze. So when Vivid Voltage rolled around, a lot of people had kind of stopped playing. So I didn't have as many people hanging out with me and playing. And then it was before like a lot of the cards I really liked had started coming out. I think Battle Styles is when we went a little bit too crazy because I just started my new job. So we bought a bunch of ETBs. And because we bought too many ETBs, I'm like, why am I buying ETBs when I can just buy a box and get more cards for cheaper?
I guess
So
that's fair.
so now we buy two ETBs just because I like the little goodies that come with the ETBs, like the dice. The Pokemon Center for Brilliant Stars came with a deck box, which I really like the deck box. But yeah, I like getting like all the damage counters and the extra dice. We've got a whole tin, and I don't use all of them, but it's really nice to have them when people come over. So I do like buying ETPs. It makes sorting things like it make great set dressing if I ever get the place cleaned up and set up like I wanted to. But that's a whole
I
different
haven't really
conversation.
seen the box. Like, I think I saw
Ooh,
it, but I don't remember.
look
what
at
it
that
was.
Rayquaza. He's so
Ooh,
pretty.
that does look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the amazing rare Rayquaza. The amazing rares is like the first like subset that I've ever saw that I wanted to collect. This Rayquaza, he's not like the best thing in the world, but he's not bad. So discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each type of basic energy you discarded. So it takes 3 energies to use his attack. So that right there is 240, and if you attach another energy to him, that becomes 320. So in theory, he could one-shot anything in the
Other than
game.
Mew.
No, even Mew. He could
Hmm?
one-shot a Mew. It takes a little bit of setup to do it because you need 3 very specific types of energies. In Expanded, I do play my Ho-Oh Yveltal, and it wouldn't be too difficult to switch from Yveltal to Rayquaza. It's just Rayquaza. Um, Rayquaza just takes different energies, so he's a little bit more finicky. And I was gonna say he needs it attached, but technically so does my Yveltal because he takes 5 energies, and I normally do like a double colorless to get his knockout. But yeah, Vivid Voltage. I think like the big money card in here is the Rainbow Rare Chunky Pikachu VMAX. I don't think Vivid Voltage really added too much in regards to like competitive play. And I say every card has really good, or every set has really good cards, but I honestly can't remember any of them from this set. Now, Buzz Zap Generator, that's one of the cards that our friend Jordan has been working on with Raichu. So it's an interesting concept, especially when you look at like just from a prize trade perspective, that because the Buzz Zap Electrode does knock itself out and it gives your opponent a prize card, but if you're playing, 2 prizers of the whole game, they still have to knock out 3 of your 2 prizers to win the game. So giving them a prize card doesn't hurt at all. Another interesting card that's in this set is Trumbeak. I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it's an interesting card because it does let you ramp. I saw a standard version of like the Amazing Rare decks, and it did rely heavily on Trumbeak and like scoop up nets to get the energies you needed. Was it a good deck? I would say no, not at all. Was it a fun and interesting deck? Yes, 100%. It was that. But yeah. Oh, that's Ernie's is cool. I actually haven't seen that before. So Cooper, how are you?
I've been having a good day. I
Yeah.
went to the park.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't here during the first stream. Also because
You went to the park?
Yeah?
I thought you and your mama said you weren't going to the park.
No, we were just going to the store. But
And
it was loud for a moment. That's why I returned.
the store or the park?
The park. We went to the store and then we went to the park. We didn't come home though.
See, had I known you guys were going to the park, I would have went with you.
Also, you
I
wouldn't
thought-
have started stream yet?
No. Because I asked and you guys just said you were going to the store. I was like, well, if you're just going to the store, I don't particularly want to go, especially because Dakota's here. But you guys went to the park. Now I kind of wish I had went. Anyway, that's a different conversation. You've been having a great day. You've been, playing video games all day. Got to the park. Now we're streaming and hanging out. We got to play video games together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adults wish they could do this all day,
I
and I
do.
agree.
I certainly wish I could. Having a job is rough. Today wasn't so bad because I had a really short shift, but I always feel like there's more work I could be doing and I should be doing, which we're not going to talk about work and politics. We're just going to move on.
But
Because
I have a theory though.
what's your theory, sir?
That being small, even though you have only one hit, it's better. Do you want to know why I think that?
Okay, so we're talking about Mario. Okay, go
Yes.
ahead. Yeah.
It's because, like, yes, you may only have like only one chance, otherwise you're gonna be hit. But you actually your hitbox becomes smaller, so you may be able to avoid enemies that you once could not, like
That's
just by
fair. Yeah.
walking
And
past them.
there are like some places like puzzles and stuff where being small makes your timing and execution easier because you don't have to like do your crouches and stuff.
Yeah.
So I saw the first card out of Vivid Voltage that I remember being like relevant for competitive play. As I say that, the second one popped up, being Aegis/V. Um, so the first one was Telescopic Sight, specifically because of Rapid Strike, but we didn't get Rapid Strike until after Vivid Voltage, or was it before? I can't remember. Anyway, Orbital VMAX is another funny card that was running around for a while. I wouldn't say good, but again, it was funny, and there was a deck that ran around. But the telescopic side is really good in any deck that does sniping, and it does 30 more damage to Vs. So 30 damage matters a lot. You know, it puts you in range to one shot, like a Crobat V if you have Passimian in on your bench as well with the Rapid Strike. And then the second one I said was Aegis/V. Aegis/Slash is super important for old ADP decks because they only played like GXs and Vs. So if they ran into Decidueye or anything that says GX and Vs can't deal damage to this Pokemon, Aegis/Slash got to ignore that. That being said, I played the Baby Duraludon instead of Aegis/Slash because uh, it was a single prizer, and I feel like that was relevant in more matchups than Aegis/Slash being a two prizer with the attack was. So that's why I did that. Metagross is a cute card. I don't think it's a good card though, but having no retreat cost in any of your Pokemon is really nice. There was another card I saw that I thought was relevant, but I can't remember what it was at this point. So it must not have been that relevant. Oh, pulled another Rayquaza. It's cute. Uh, I have the whole set in real life sitting in my book, and I need to move the. I need to start a collection binder, because 9 cards is a lot in a 4 sleeve binder. It takes up like two full pages, and it looks really neat seeing them all laid out next to each other, except for that one in the back. But I think it'll look even better on like a 9 card page. Stone Energy was another card that was relevant for a little while with that guy specifically. Okay, so there was more in Vivid Voltage than I remember being solid. I remember playing the Colossal deck for a little while and really liking it. Like, it was slow, but it was just really consistent with what it wanted to do because there wasn't a lot of fluff in the deck.
I did not drop anything, Stream. Don't be worried.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you just dropped your Switch.
Don't be worried, Stream. I did not.
Listen,
Yes.
don't lie to them.
I'm not lying to the viewers.
Okay.
You're lying to the viewers.
Am I?
Yes.
I should stop lying to them. Togekiss is another interesting card. I pulled the VMAX like very early on. That's a card that runs around every now and then. Generally install decks because the second attack on Togekiss VMAX lets you search for any 2 cards. A lot of times they'll search for Cheryl, and it's really hard to one-shot the VMAXs in general unless you have weakness, which I think their weakness is electric. So for a while there weren't any like electric decks running around. So it was really hard to kill that Togekiss VMAX sometimes.
I have a question.
What's
Did you
up?
like playing Smash?
Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
I really. Oh, Leon's another good card. You only really see it in the Charizard deck, so. I really enjoyed playing Smash, but the last time I actually got to play Smash and not have to concentrate on other things around Smash was in Brawl. So that's why Brawl will always be my favorite game because it was the last one where I actually got to play and practice and be involved in a way that wasn't, super distracting and affected my performance in literally every tournament I ever went to. So yeah, yes, I like Smash, and I like the other things I did around Smash, which was streaming and tournament organizing. but I definitely resent it a little bit because I never got to be a competitive player after a certain point, which is a choice I made, so I can't be upset with anyone. But it definitely did change my experience with the game. Like I love the community around Smash and everyone involved with that too. Like I miss them. That's one of the things that like COVID and not being as involved has really hurt. I miss not just my local guys because a lot of them have moved over to the Pokemon, which I really appreciate seeing them. But just like the scene as a whole, like being in Georgia and like the Atlanta people, because we have a phenomenal Smash Ultimate scene for Georgia. Melee was really solid for a long time too, but since Ultimate came out, we kind of diverged paths a little bit more. Because I know Smash 4 and Melee used to be in a lot of the same tournaments, but we don't really see that too much for Melee and Ultimate. So I don't see a lot of those guys too much anymore.
Wow, hours pass really fast.
Yeah. Also, Charizard was in this set. Competitively viable sometimes. Consistent, not really. So all in all, again, Vid Voltage not as bad as I remember it being. Just very short-lived on a lot of its shenanigans and gimmicks.
Since we're still on the topic about Smash, where he was, did you like playing Sora?
Sora, I think Sora was a lot of fun. And I think he had a lot of potential to be a really good character. He just wasn't for me because there was some like really tight execution stuff to be really good with him that I never quite wanted to put the work in. But that's the end of the Vivid Voltage pack opening. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames, don't go anywhere. But if you're watching on YouTube/TypoHouseGames, that's the end of the video for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tune back in, because there's going to be lots of Pokemon content coming up over the next few days. But if you're on the live stream, we're going to get right into the Brilliant Stars pack opening. So that's it for this video. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.